Alex, just show her and then look at you.
Okay, ready.
Did you know that tornadoes have occurred on every continent except for Antarctica? Tornadoes are everywhere, but they happen the most in what is called Tornado Alley. Tornadoes make disasters. How do tornadoes form? How do tornadoes affect one's life? How do they destroy so many things in their path? How many tornadoes happen every year? These are just some of the questions one might have about tornadoes. Tornadoes are horrific and they cause so many life-changing disasters. First off, let's look at how tornadoes form. Although one cannot truly define safety of a tornado, at least we can understand how tornadoes form. According to Brad Rogers' article, Tornadoes a Destructive Force Explained, states, tornadoes form first off by thunderstorms. Then the wind picks up, which then changes directions, causing a violent, rotating column of air that touches the ground. Sometimes they produce hail as well, which also destroys. Just thinking about how a tornado forms makes one wonder how many tornadoes can happen in a day or even a year. Secondly, let's look at how many tornadoes can happen in a year or even in just one day. Tornadoes, Nebraska, just like other states, is in what we call Tornado Alley. There can be several tornadoes in one day and up to 100 plus tornadoes in a year. According to Ian Livingston's article, Nebraska is a place for summer tornadoes, especially in June states. Nebraska has around 50 or more tornadoes in 1 year. Tracy Overstreet is a writer for the Grand Island Independent and states that on July 3rd, 1980, in Grand Island, Nebraska, there were 7 tornadoes, all in the amount of 3 hours. 5 lives had been taken that night. There were about 500 homes that were gone and 50 businesses that were demolished from the tornadoes. Overstreet also stated that the biggest tornado that night was an F4 with winds of 207 miles per hour. It hit South Locust and took 12 minutes to destroy from Lakeview all the way down to Highway 34. And last, let us understand how a tornado can change a person's life. Tornadoes can leave a life-altering disaster on a person's life, whether becoming homeless, which can result in a change of movement and loss of job, loss of everything such as personal items, and even death. According to Lux Hubbard's article, the effect of tornadoes on human and nature states that tornadoes kill around 60 to 80 people per year and injure more than 1,500. Most of the deaths come from flying and falling debris. Also, according to John Brennan's article, Tornado Effect on People states, tornadoes also destroy property as well as crops, which results in millions to billions of dollars in revenue that is lost. Taking shelter and staying away from windows can result in everyone being safe. Never go outside during a tornado, unless seeking shelter. And if indoors, protect your head with a heavy mattress or a heavy table. Always remember to wait for medical assistance to attend to someone who is hurt. Never move them without proper help. Tornadoes leave a lasting mark on so many lives. Tornadoes destroy. They take lives away. And one of the best ways for everyone to understand a tornado and how it can affect us as a country is to always educate. Nebraska is not the only state in Tornado Alley.